This is my Porsche 911 GT3, and today we're going to go over the hidden features with this car. But before we do that, got the exhaust tips back from the place that I sent them to in California, so we're going to go ahead and put these back on today. Then we'll get into the hidden features. So let's go ahead and put these on right now. Alright, it's got the hardware here. Alright, let's go ahead, time lapse, get these on super quick. Alright, exhaust tips are on. I haven't started this in 3 weeks, so let's go ahead and get a cold start up on this, and then we'll go over those hidden features. So if you missed why I had to take the exhaust tips off, it's because I had to take these off and ship them to California because I got something good coming for this car, and it's actually shipping today. So next video I'll have an update on what I got for this car, so stay tuned for that. But let's go ahead and get a cold start up. This is a legit cold start. I have not started this thing in like almost a month, which is crazy to believe, but it's a legit cold start. So excited to reveal you guys what I have coming for this here pretty soon, but this just sounds awesome, stock even. So let's go ahead and back this out and take it for a drive. So one of the first hidden features that we're going to get started on with this car is on the inside, and so let's go ahead and take a look. So we're gonna start out right here. You have this up-down arrow. I'm going ahead and I'm gonna push down, and it's going to adjust those settings right there on the right. Yes, I know I have a oil light on there. It just needs to put a little bit of oil in, so we'll disregard that. But so we're gonna scroll down, and we're gonna go to chrono right here. So this is a really cool thing that Porsche offers. You have to have this chrono gauge though in order to have that chrono option, and so this acts as a clock as well as a timer. You're gonna go start that chrono option, then you're gonna hit start right there, and it's gonna start going right there. It's gonna start counting down, and you'll also see it right here. Then when you're ready to stop, just go up, hit stop, and then you can click reset. It'll reset it, go back, and then you can see right there, it'll just go back to actually used as a clock. So it's a really cool option, especially if you're gonna wanna do lap times around the track. And I know that it may not be ideal for lap times, but what you could do is just to kind of track it on your own. I think you could hit it though, like if you're on the track, you have your paddle, you know, you have your hand right here on the paddle, and then if you're right when you're getting on the straight, usually the start, stop, finish line is on a straight, so you could take your hand off of one side, and then you could take your hand off and go ahead and hit this start button again, and then it would take track of your lap time. So one other feature that you have on this car is revving, and so currently right now we are in park, and so if I were to hit the gas, you'll see that the RPMs are only going to go up so far right here. So let's go ahead and hit that. See how it only goes to 4,000 RPM? So this is a pretty cool option. So when we stick it in drive, what you're gonna do is pull both paddles, and then you can go ahead and rev it almost up to 9,000 RPM when you pull both paddles when you're in drive mode. So that's a hidden feature. Not a lot of people know that about this car because you first get in it, just like a regular car, you think it's in neutral or park or whatever, you rev it up. It's not gonna go all the way until you hit both paddles, which will activate that clutch into a neutral state. Then you can rev it up to, you know, that 8.5, 9,000 RPM range. So let's go ahead and check out the difference on that. Oh, I miss driving this car. It's only been like 3-4 weeks. It's crazy when you don't drive something for a while, and it feels like completely brand new when you get back into it. So, yeah, so glad to be able to have this car back. This thing is beast. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into that rev. So I'm currently in drive right now. See if I can do this here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my hand on both paddles. Both paddles. And you can go ahead and rev it up. So pretty sweet feature right there that has. It's, you know, it's kind of like you know, you got to be moving in a way, but you could still do it. Get that activation in neutral. Oh man, let's give it a little bit of gas here. Oh feature, but the exhaust on this car sounds so good. Give it some downshifts. Oh man, so awesome. One other hidden feature with this car that's on the inside is, see right here on the windshield, I don't know if you can see it, but right here on the windshield, right here, you have this line. What that does is that line, it detects the rain. So the windshield wipers will automatically go on once it detects rain. So yeah, the windshield wipers will go on automatically when it detects rain. First time that happened freaked me out. I'm like, what did I push? Did I just hit the wiper all of a sudden? But no, it's just one of those things. If it starts to detect a little bit of raindrops on the car, it'll go ahead and just start those wipers. So that's a pretty cool feature that this has too. Oh, it sounds so good, you guys. So awesome, so awesome. All right, so now that we went over the inside features, let's go ahead and take a look at all the outside features. So now that we covered the inside features, let's go ahead and cover the outside. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and open this thing up right here. Let's go ahead and hit the latch, pop that up. So a couple of cool features in here. This first one right here, you have this pocket right here. This actually has a tire mobility system. So if you ever get a flat tire or anything like that, you can go ahead and use this and it could get you back on the road. And then this side over here, you have your tow hook in here along with a tool kit. So then in here you have a couple of tools. You have screwdriver, so that's always handy. You have whatever this is. I'm a car guy, I don't even know what that is. And then you have a 13mm wrench, which a lot of stuff on this car is 13mm. So this is pretty cool. The other hidden features that we got is we're gonna have to take off this plate right here in order to get to the other one. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off real quick. Okay, so I got the panel off. Two things in here to note. First thing is, in here, this is super key because right now what you have is you have these center locks, right? So you have this basically cap that you're gonna have to take off, and right here there's a little tiny hole that you'll use to take this cap off, as well as your actual socket. And all of that is found right here. First time it took me a while to find this the first time. It's actually pretty crazy. So go ahead and take this cap off. And then inside of there, here you can see the socket and then the tools in there as well. So that's a pretty unique hidden feature, how they kind of hid it in here like that. So tool fits inside of there like that. Go ahead and clip that back into place. The other thing is this right here. I was like, what is this thing? Check this out, you guys. This is a compressor inside the car. So that's super unique. So if you needed to, air up your tire, you already got a compressor. Now, if you know down below why this car has a compressor, I don't know if all of them do or if this one does just because of the front end lift. If you know that, go ahead and give me a comment down below. But I just found that was really unique. It makes sense if you do have a front end lift, you need some type of air and compressor to go ahead and lift the front end up. But to already have a compressor in here, you already, like I said, you got the tire kit down in here. Then to have the compressor on top of it, that's super unique. That's crazy to me. I've never seen a car that has an onboard compressor. So that's pretty crazy. I'm gonna put this cover back on real quick, then I'm gonna take it out for a drive. When you don't drive this car for a while and you floor it, it feels fast. I love so awesome. Oh, that's so great. Jeez. So those are the hidden features of the GT3. Hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also, this thing is getting upgraded here in the next week. The part was just shipped today, and so I'm super pumped about that, and so stay tuned for that. So I hope you learned something in today's video. Please make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, just like that. Shane Chill's out. Peace.